Okay, in this video, I just want to go over some benchmark fractions, decimals, and percentages. So this is a continuation from this video that I recently uploaded. I want to take the number 1/10. 1/10 is equivalent to 0.1 or 0.10. They are the same, which is equivalent to 10%. The other fraction I want to look at is a quarter. 0.25, which is equivalent to 25%. These are benchmark numbers because these are really easy to figure out. So if you don't know your multiplication, division, fractions, whatever, these usually help you get close to the answer for some. You'll see later what I mean. So 1/2, 0.5, or you can write it as 0.50, which is equal to 50%. Another one that you should know is 1/3. Now, when you do 1/3, you get 0.33, and it keeps repeating, which is 33%. We usually refer to 1/3 as 33%, but in actuality, it's 33.333. It keeps going on, this number, but it's usually referred to as in this way because its remainder, the 2/3 of it, is usually written as in this format right here. So these are all benchmark numbers. And then let's do one more. Let's do 3/4, 0.75, which equals to 75%. Okay, so I'm going to show you now why are these benchmark numbers. So over here, I've drawn a line that's 10 centimeters long. But for this situation, I just want you to think of it as a number line between 0 and 1. This is our number line right now. And the middle number here, which would be the fifth one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this number right here is 1/2. In previous videos, I have shown you this exact example, but now I want to do it with the decimals and the percentages. This is 0.5, which is 50%. Okay. This number here is 1/10, which is 0.10 or 0.1. It's the same thing. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's the truth. It is the same thing. And it's 10%. So I'm going to mark these decimals as well. Now 1/3 is going to be a little tricky. So I'm going to use my ruler, and I know 1/3 is about 3.333 out of 10. So we're looking at somewhere right around here. Okay, this fraction right here is 1/3, 0.33, 33%. And then the other one, 1/4. This one usually is a lot easier for students to figure out. This is out of 2.5. So right here is the quarter mark, which would be 0.25, which is 25%. If you know 1/4, you know 1/2, but then you also know 3/4. And on this model, it would be here at 7.5. So we're looking at 3/4 here, 0.75, 75%. We did 1/3 here. Well, we know it's 3.33. If we do 3.33 more centimeters, it's going to be 6.666. So you're looking at roughly in this neighborhood over here. It's approximate. This is 2/3. This would equal 0.67, which is 67%. Okay, you can even do fifths on this chart too. A fifth would be 2/10. 2/10 is equal to 1/5. And you can do that by just checking on your calculator. Just do 2 divided by 10, do 1 divided by 5. Both will give you 0.2, which are both equal to 20%. So for some people, finding the equivalent fractions is hard, but finding the equivalent decimals and percentages is a lot easier. So this would be 1/5 over here. And then over here, this would be 4/5, which is 0.8. So this is going to get a little crowded right now. But once you've learned some of these decimals here, then finding decimals, dividing, multiplying, all these skills, they come in hand, and you might actually get better at fractions if you work with percentages and decimals. So if the fractions unit scared you for whatever reason, just know that percentages and decimals are here to kind of make it easier. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.